total shit.
Oof. Man, that was a rough one. So yeah, I unfortunately watched Resident Evil the final chapter. Which is funny cause I I have two more episodes of Supernatural left, which I'll watch them both tomorrow and I'll review the whole series tomorrow also. So it's funny that before finishing an epic show, we finish a crappy movie franchise. Um, and yeah, crappy. I mean, like this movie blows a lot. This movie sucks. Specifically in the first like 7 minutes, because it introduces to this character named Dr. Isaacs, who is the scientist, this person who works for Umbrella Corporation, or like is the big face of Umbrella Corporation. And he had this girl named Alicia Marcus, who also has the old version of her of Alicia Marcus, and he this models the Red Queen after the child version of Alicia. And also, he also created Alice, which doesn't make any sense at all, considering that there were flashbacks foreshadowing that there was something about her in the past in the first movie. But no, that is ignored. And also the when Alice first fights the monsters, it's weird because it doesn't look like the same place that took place at the very end of Retribution, considering that Leon, Jill, and Adon don't show up. I guess they're dead. Also, Albert's not doesn't show up here in the scene, though he does show up later in the movie. Though I guess he just escaped with a helicopter saying "Peace out, sucker" to Alice. When the big battle was happening, though it feels weird that Alice managed to survive a whole bunch of billions of zombies the same time. Um, and the action in this movie, I didn't care about for it that much, probably because Retribution had way too much and it kind of bored me. So the action didn't do much for me, and there was one cool action, like with the big monster dragon at the beginning. But the rest of them, including the big final battle, was just whatever. And also the supporting characters that Alice team up with alongside Claire Renfield are forgettable. We don't know anything about them or what they're like. Especially since when they get killed off or one of them betrays Alice, it's just whatever because we don't know anything about them. At least Bennett had a personality and we know that he's a film producer. He wants stuff to do with I can't remember what he wanted to do. Um and Wesker was just kind of underutilized in this movie, to be honest. He really was. Um and I thought the Red Queen now having more uh human or like be more good was weird because she just in 1 and 5 she was just like a villainous AI, especially in Retribution, where she really wants Alice to. She was targeting Alice in Retribution, but I guess she has more heart and cares more about Alice than she does to Isaac. Um, and also when she says my work is not done at the very end, is laughable since of course this is the final movie, so we don't have any more movies after this except for a reboot called Welcome to Raccoon, which if you're just in case, no, that's not gonna be tomorrow's movie review. But tomorrow's movie review will be kind of interesting compared to this. So yeah, Resident Evil, the final chapter is probably worse than Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That probably because this movie is just a boring bad, and that movie was at least campy bad. But this movie, it really ended on sour notes. So what are you guys' thoughts on Resident Evil, the final chapter?